sales tax. And yesterday we did a show with the Sound Money Association of Maryland. We thought we got legal tender passed, and it passed the House, and it initially passed the Senate in the third reading, but there was a last-minute motion because the Office of Financial Regulations was concerned about how they were going to deal with gold and silver as a state government. So they called us. We gave them verbiage last minute to just say, hey, just write this in there that the Office of Financial Relations will promulgate the rules and how they want to deal with gold and silver. Give them the okay. Great. They put it all the way at the end of the docket. And before midnight, we couldn't get to the bill. It wasn't a pass. Both bills in Maryland passed unanimously with all the Democrats. This is a nonpartisan issue. Because when you explain the financial repercussions of the states holding dollars, when you explain the people that are suffering, 4 out of 5 Americans that are living paycheck to paycheck with not $1,000 in their name, and people don't know why, the legislators, they listen. And we have gotten unanimous consent in Florida. We got that passed in Florida. Florida's a little interesting. We got to do some work here. Again, some bureaucrats in Florida decided to change things because they thought in their infinite wisdom they knew better than the industry, and they effectively made nothing legal tender. They put the restrictions so how do you say, tight, so focused that if it didn't meet here's what they said. The way it was before these bureaucrats changed the law last year when we passed it, was that anything that had gold and silver, as long as it was a 995 purity for gold and 999 purity for silver, was good. Had to have the weight and purity stamped. Everything usually has the weight and purity. But they added something. They said that they didn't want any other information or logos or designs on the bullion or the coins. Well, if you know anything about gold and silver coins and bullion, bars and rounds, they all have designs and they all have serial numbers. That's other information. So the state of Florida passed legal tender. DeSantis is taking credit. No, everybody's taking credit. But they basically took them out of the knees, and there's nothing that's going to be legal tender. Except for gold and silver coin that only have the weight and purity and the mint mark. That's all you can have to make it legal tender. So I'm going to develop legal tender coinage until the state of Florida fixes the law. So we're going to be minting rounds and bars that only have the weight, purity, and our mint mark on it. So we'll be making legal tender coins